Hello everyone, my name is Matthew, and this is Learn the Lingo. Welcome to Lesson 77 of Hebrew Basics, a series where we learn the essentials of Hebrew grammar. Today, we're going to learn a new root, Kaf Vav Nun. The Vav in the middle of the root acts as a vowel, not as a consonant that says V. That makes what we call a hollow root, since its middle letter doesn't act as a consonant. Most of these kinds of roots are not especially common in the Niphal binyan, but the root Kaf Vav Nun is a common root used in the Niphal, and is formed irregularly because of its second root letter, the Vav as a vowel. The Niphal infinitive of this root, which means to be prepared, is made like this. It starts with Lamed with Shva and Hey with Hirik, as is regular in the Niphal, followed by the first root letter Kaf with Dagesh. With hollow roots, the second root letter Vav will act as an O vowel after this first root letter, and will end with the third root letter Nun. Lahikon, to be prepared. Compare this to a regular Niphal infinitive like lahikatev, to be written. Hollow roots don't use the A vowels on the root letters, only using an O vowel with the Vav. The same happens with the future tense and the imperative. The past and present also have this irregularity, with an additional one. These tenses that have a nun prefix in the Niphal will have that nun have a kamatz vowel when the root is hollow. That means nachon with a kamatz on the nun, and o as the only vowel between the root letters is both the masculine singular form of the present tense, is prepared, and the hu, he form of the past tense, he was prepared. In the present tense, this root is also used to mean is true, and nachon is used very often in modern Hebrew to agree with someone. Nachon, true or right. You can imagine nachon meaning both is prepared and is true like this. If someone is prepared or something is true, they are established on a firm base. Established is actually another meaning of this root in the Niphal. Let's ask, were you prepared, to a group of women? This will be a past tense verb whose subject is aten, you, feminine plural. That will be made from the hu, he form of the past tense, nachon. To make the aten form of the past tense, we add ten, and with the atem and aten forms of a Niphal past tense from a hollow root, we shorten the kamatz on the prefix to a shva. This is a vowel change that also happens with the three forms of the present tense that have endings. That change makes the verb nachonten. As a question, nachonten, were you prepared? Nachonten. Let's also learn what happens to a Niphal verb when the first letter of its root is a guttural, aleph, ayin, chet, or hey. We can use the root aleph, mem, resh in the kal and Niphal binyanim. In the kal, it has a meaning of saying, so in the Niphal, it will have the passive meaning of being said. Let's see the infinitive, to be said. If the verb was regular, it would be lahiamer. But when the first root letter is a guttural, the hirik on the hey prefix will change to a tsere, making laheamer, to be said. This change also happens with the future tense, as in yamer, it will be said, and the imperative, heamer, be said. The past and present tenses do something similar. The verb it was said, speaking about a masculine it, would have the regular Niphal past tense vowels, hirik on nun prefix, shva on first root letter, and patach on second root letter, were it not for the first guttural. Because of the guttural, we'll change the hirik on the nun prefix to a sagol, and the shva on the guttural to a sagol shva, matching the sagol that precedes it. Ne'emar, it was said, in masculine form. With a kamatz on the second root letter instead of a patach, we have the masculine singular form of the present tense, is said, which sounds the same ne'emar, and has the same changes as the past tense. With the guttural letters chet and hey, the sagol shva in the past and present tense forms is not necessary, but the vowel change on the prefix from a hirik to a sagol is, as well as the change to a tsere in the infinitive, imperative, or future tense. One final note, a first root letter resh also will make the vowel on the prefix a tsere in the Niphal infinitive, imperative, and future tense, though it makes no change in the past and present tenses. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. And if you want to learn more Hebrew, please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out some of my other videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.